If you are 65 or older and living in Canada in 2026, there is a very real chance that money has already been set aside for you, money that could be arriving in your bank account every single month, quietly, consistently, and without requiring you to chase it down once everything is properly set up. And yet, despite how important these benefits are, thousands of seniors either miss out completely or receive far less than they are actually entitled to. Not because they do not qualify, but because the system can feel confusing, overwhelming, or simply unclear. So let's walk through everything in a way that actually makes sense. Not in complicated government terms, but in plain, practical language that connects directly to your life and your monthly budget. Imagine sitting at your kitchen table, looking at your bills, your groceries, your rent or mortgage, and then clearly understanding exactly what income is available to you and how to make sure you receive every dollar you deserve. We begin with the foundation of Canada's retirement income system, Old Age Security, often called OAS. This is not a benefit you earn through your job, and it is not tied to how much you made during your working years. Instead, it is based on something much simpler, your age and how long you have lived in Canada. If you are 65 or older and have lived in Canada for at least 10 years after turning 18, you are likely eligible. That alone opens the door to a monthly payment that forms the backbone of many seniors' financial stability. In 2026, the base OAS payment for those between 65 and 74 sits at roughly $720 per month. Now, that may not sound like a life-changing amount on its own, but it is only the starting point. Once you turn 75, something important happens. Your OAS increases automatically by 10%. That brings the monthly amount to around $800 simply because of your age. There is no special application for that increase. It is built into the system. But if you are over 75 and not seeing that higher amount, that is a signal to act immediately because it could mean money is being missed. Another key detail that many people overlook is that OAS is adjusted regularly to keep up with inflation. Every 3 months, in January, April, July, and October, the government reviews the cost of living and adjusts payments accordingly. That means as prices rise, your OAS is designed to rise as well. It may not fully eliminate financial pressure, but it helps protect your purchasing power over time. There is, however, one important rule that applies to higher income seniors, known as the clawback or recovery tax. If your annual income goes above a certain threshold, around $90,997 in 2026, your OAS begins to be reduced. This does not affect most seniors, especially those with modest retirement income, but if you have significant pension income, investments, or other earnings, it is something to keep in mind. There is also a strategic decision built into OAS that can significantly impact your long-term income. You do not have to start it at 65. You can delay it, and for every month you wait, your payment increases by 0.6% up to age 70. That means if you delay the full 5 years, your monthly payment could be 36% higher. For someone in good health, that can translate into a substantial increase over the course of retirement. Now let's talk about a benefit that is even more powerful for many seniors, but far less understood. The Guaranteed Income Supplement, or GIS, is designed specifically for low-income seniors. And when we say low income, we are not talking about extreme poverty. Many people who think they would not qualify actually do. If you are single and your annual income, excluding OAS, is below approximately $22,000, you may qualify, and the amount is not small. The maximum GIS payment for a single senior in 2026 is about $1,065 per month. That is on top of your OAS. Combined, that could bring your monthly federal income close to $1,800 in $800. For couples, the numbers shift based on combined income, but the support remains significant. If both partners receive OAS, each could receive up to around $641 per month in GIS. If only one partner receives OAS, similar amounts apply with additional support structures in place. What makes GIS particularly important is how it is calculated. Not all income counts the same way. For example, the first $5,000 of employment income is fully exempt, and the next $10,000 is partially exempt. This means seniors who continue working part-time are not immediately penalized, allowing them to maintain more of their benefits. One of the most critical things to understand about GIS is that it is tied directly to your tax return. You do not always need a separate application, but you must file your taxes every year. If you do not file, the system cannot assess your eligibility and payments can stop. This is one of the most common reasons seniors lose out on thousands of dollars annually. There is also support available for those who are not yet 65 but are connected to someone who is. If you are between 60 and 64 and your spouse or partner receives GIS, you may qualify for the allowance. This benefit provides monthly income during the years before you become eligible for OAS yourself. In 2026, that payment can reach approximately $1,369 per month. For those who have lost a spouse, there is an additional version called the Allowance for the Survivor. If you are between 60 and 64 and meet the income requirements, this benefit can provide up to around $1,147 per month. It is a crucial support system during an already difficult time, yet many people are unaware it exists. Next comes the Canada Pension Plan, or CPP, which works differently from OAS and GIS. CPP is based on your work history and contributions. The more you contributed and the longer you worked, the higher your payment will be. In 2026, the maximum CPP retirement pension at age 65 is approximately $1,164 per month. However, most people receive less, typically between $800 and $900, because not everyone contributes at the maximum level for their entire career. Like OAS, CPP offers flexibility in timing. You can start as early as 60, but your payment will be reduced by 0.6% for each month before age 65. On the other hand, if you delay beyond 65, your payment increases by 0.7% per month up to age 70. That results in a potential 42% increase. CPP also includes additional layers of support. There is a disability benefit for those under 65 who cannot work due to a serious condition, and a survivor's pension for those who have lost a partner. There is even a one-time death benefit paid to the estate of a contributor. Another valuable but often overlooked benefit is the Canada Dental Care Plan. Dental costs can be a major burden, and many seniors avoid treatment simply because they cannot afford it. This program helps address that issue. If you are 65 or older and your family income is below $90,000, you may qualify. Those with income below $70,000 can receive full coverage for eligible dental services, meaning no out-of-pocket cost for many procedures. As income rises, partial co-payments apply, but the support remains substantial. Routine checkups, cleanings, fillings, extractions, and even dentures may be covered. Considering how expensive dental care can be, this benefit alone can save hundreds or even thousands of dollars each year. There is also the GST-HST credit, a smaller but still meaningful payment that helps offset the cost of taxes on everyday purchases. For single seniors, it can provide up to around $519 per year, and for couples, up to $680 combined. It is paid quarterly and requires no separate application, as long as you file your taxes. Beyond federal programs, provinces offer their own additional supports. These vary widely depending on where you live, but they can include monthly supplements, property tax relief, and other financial assistance. While each province has different rules, the key takeaway is simple. There may be more money available to you than you realize. Tax credits also play a significant role in reducing financial pressure. The Home Accessibility Tax Credit allows seniors to claim renovations that improve safety, such as grab bars, ramps, or stair lifts. You can claim up to $20,000 in expenses with a potential return of up to $3,000. The Medical Expense Tax Credit is another valuable tool. If your medical expenses exceed a certain threshold, you can claim them to reduce your taxes. This includes medications, dental care, vision care, and more. When all of these pieces come together, the impact can be substantial. A senior receiving OAS, GIS, CPP, and the GST-HST credit could see monthly income exceeding $2,500, even before considering provincial benefits or personal savings. But here is the reality. None of this works if you do not take action. The system does not always automatically ensure you receive everything. Filing your taxes, checking your eligibility, and staying informed are essential steps. There is also a growing risk that cannot be ignored: scams. As awareness of these benefits increases, so do attempts to exploit seniors. Fraudsters may pretend to be government officials asking for personal information or payment. It is important to remember that legitimate agencies will never demand payment through gift cards, cryptocurrency, or threats. If something feels off, it probably is. Hang up, verify through official channels, and protect your information. At its core, Canada's senior support system is designed to provide stability, dignity, and peace of mind. These are not handouts. They are benefits built into the system to support you after years of contributing to society. Understanding how they work is the first step. Taking action is the second. And once both are in place, the result is something that every person deserves in retirement: clarity, security, and the confidence that your financial foundation is as strong as it can be.